Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. So I went ahead and just pulled a spread just cuz and decided to do a bonus reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because I've already got the spread laid out here. Overall energy is the Death card. Underneath that, we have the Nine of Swords and we have the Seven of Cups. What this is telling me is that somebody here was worried about some type of an ending. I think that this had to do with Scorpio season. You have to let one thing die in order to let something new come in, okay? And I say that because we have the Ace of Swords, which is cutting something off. This is the communication. Maybe there was some type of hasty communication because this is in your challenge where somebody decided, I'm going to walk away. So that it came in very fast, very abruptly. It was a sudden ending, okay? Could have been also a sudden death. With that said, what's on your mind is there was no reciprocity. I feel like there was no give and take. For some of you, it's like you're waiting on money to come back in because of this ending. This ending was fated. This was a destiny, okay? It was your destiny to move forward. And I think that for some of you, you were trying to delay your destiny. You were trying to delay moving on and moving forward. We go from the 8, and when she's walking away from those 8 full cups, that tells me that there was a lot of emotions that were involved. You're walking away from something that you were extremely emotionally involved and dedicated to, but with the wheels turning, it was time for you to move forward to something else. What are you moving towards? The 10. You go from the 8 to the 10. The whole reason why she walks away from those 8 cups is because she wants to find her 10 of cups. She wants to find those 2 cups that brings in that ultimate happiness and bliss and excitement again, okay? So this is also fortune after difficulty. And I will tell you, there has been some type of difficulty. Difficulty walking away from a relationship, walking away from a job, walking away from something where there was no reciprocity, okay? It was almost like it was stunting your growth. I feel in doing so, it's actually going to make you more financially stable if that's something that you have been worried about. I think that for some of you, you've been worried, you're kind of tired of getting, pennies on the dollar, and now you're wanting to, really become stable. This is in your hopes and fears. I don't find it a fear. I think that the fear is of not having enough. The hope is that you're going to be stable. The hope is that you're going to have enough to share, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. Someone who wants to be able to share what she has. What is showing up, how other people are seeing you, is the 3 of Cups. They're seeing you out there celebrating. They're seeing you out there enjoying yourself. They're seeing you really, maybe you have a lot more free time on your hands where you're able to go out and network and talk to new people, because that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You have more time to spend with your family as well. In your environment, you have the Magician. And the Magician, as we all know, it can either be A, smoke and mirrors, which I'm not quite seeing here. Okay. I'm not quite seeing that here. Actually, what I'm seeing is that you are manifesting a brand new beginning. Remember how earlier I said you have to let something die? That's Scorpio season. We are so, creatures of habit, where it's like we want to know what's waiting for us on the other side. Like, I know a lot of people who, they won't break up with somebody unless they know that they've already got somebody waiting in the balance. And it's like, no. That's not how this works. You let something die first and then something new comes in. Or I'm not going to quit this job until I know what's next, until I know. That's not how this works, okay? You have to let it die. It's like for me in my office. I let my office die and then new doors opened up for me, okay? So that's how I'm seeing this. It's death, then new beginning. A walking away has to happen for the new beginning, for you to manifest the next phase, the next chapter. And why do I say that? Because your outcome is the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. moving on, having the strength to move on into these calmer waters. If there has been anything going on in your life, maybe for some of you, you've been traveling for work. You've been having to commute back and forth. And I feel like you're done commuting. That North Node in Gemini is saying you no longer have to commute. We just came out of those eclipses. We had the last and final with the new moon right there. There it is, new moon in Sagittarius. So that finishes out the Gemini Sagittarius, where it's you work smarter, not harder. You don't have to do a long distance travel. That's South Node in Sagittarius to go to work. It's saying North Node, it's in your backyard. It's right there. All you have to do is just reach out and grab it. So for some of you, maybe you got fired from your job, or maybe you've been offered a new job, but it's actually closer to your home. But now you're weighing it up, and it's like, you know, if that puts you closer to where you get to spend time with your family, you have more time to spend with your loved ones and actually be able to have a personal life, you'd be silly not to take it, especially if it's going to bring in more money, maybe even benefits. I see for some of you, this could come with benefits. I see some of you, you're signing a new contract deal, whether that's a new contract deal for a new home, new contract deal. For some of you, maybe you're getting married. You had to go through an ending, and then you end up finding the love of your life. Because we do have a lot of cups here too. So whatever this is something that you are very emotionally invested. Some people are married to their work. Yeah, there was definitely a cutting off here. I mean, this is literally sitting right underneath the death card, is the Ace of Swords. So there was some type of communication of an ending. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice do you have for this reading? And like I said, this is a timeless reading. This is just a bonus. Whoever needed to hear this message, meditate and contemplate. Take a step back. Really decide on where you're going next. Again, there it is. Fiery climax approaches. There was a definite ending here. We've got Scorpio here. We've got Aries, Gemini, the fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, Pisces. Does not have to be, but you could be dealing with one of those, or you could have that in your sun, moon, or rising sign, or you could have a stellium of planets there. Whatever this is, though, that's regardless of that. This is fated. And for some of you, you are still digging your heels in. That's a total fixed sign energy. The meditate and contemplate is saying be mutable, okay? Go with the flow. If there's a lot of hardship going on, go with the flow. For some of you, you're going to win child support. If you've been trying to get child support, you're going to end up winning on that, okay? I do see child support here. And I see the children here, okay? But I feel like you really need to take a step back and make a decision for the next chapter. Believe in the impossible. I think for some of you, you're having a really tough time believing because nothing is yet set in stone. I think everything is still up in the air because you're still working on this manifestation. Like, it's almost like you're still weaving your magic, okay? You're an infinite being. You need to believe in the next in the next step. And in doing so, you're going to see the material manifestation. That's the Queen of Pentacles. She's all about the manifestation, the earthly. This is like out in the ethers. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she is a major manifester. This could be Virgo, Pisces, as above, so below. That's what I get. If you look at the In the original Rider-Waite, it's the magician has one hand up and one hand down. And he's pointing up and down. And that means as above, we pull from the spirit realm, Pisces. So below, we bring it into the human realm. So be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it, is what I just heard. Nothing is yet set in stone. You've got to believe that you can achieve it, and so it shall be. But there is something you have to release here. What do you need to release? Maybe it's an outdated, outmoded way of believing about yourself. You know, I think that for a lot of you, you're chasing your tail. You're wanting to go back to what's familiar, and the universe is like, no, enough is enough. You've already done that. End. Death. No more. You've already done that. You know, it reminds me of, I was in the restaurant industry for 25 years. And I kept, not because I didn't do my job. I had jealous boss. I had another boss that was attracted to me, and he was married. And I used to continue to get fired from my jobs. And I always had the shittiest bosses. And so but what did I do? I kept trying to go back to the restaurant industry. And I would jump from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant because I wasn't aware of any of this stuff. So all I was doing was repeating the same pattern. When the universe kept coming in and my tower kept coming down and death, death, you're fired, you're fired. And it would be abrupt endings. You're fired, you know? And it was like, oh my God. And then I'd have to walk away from another job that I emotionally had invested myself into. And I couldn't understand why until I went through my awakening. And then I realized, like, holy crap, the universe, God, universe, which is the Hierophant right here in this reading, was trying to teach me a lesson that there was something else out there for me. But I kept going back to what was familiar. How'd that work out? 25 years, I went from being one of the best, bartenders and had a huge following to now I'm a psychic astrologer. Like, never in a million years would I have ever thought that this is what I would be doing. But it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Was it scary? Absolutely. But what did I need to release? An old, outdated, outmoded belief system. So I kept having to go through these fiery climaxes because I didn't have faith in myself. So think about that, because you're about ready to take a leap of faith into something brand spanking new. For some of you, you're going into some type of a marriage and commitment. For others of you, you're going into a committed, some type of a committed partnership with, I feel like you're going to be getting the keys to something. You could be getting the keys to a new car. You could be getting the keys to a new home. You could be getting the keys to a new office space. That's what I'm working on. Manifesting. You could be working with other women, okay? There's a lot of women here. We've got the women, we've got women. So there's something here about empowering and uplifting with the women. I'm really getting, there's some men here too, but I'm really, I'm able to see these women's faces. There's an emphasis on the feminine energy. Not that you have to be a woman, okay? If you're a man listening to this, you could be tuned into that feminine frequency, and maybe you just need to, tune more into that. Be a little bit more in the softer side. I think for some of you, you're afraid that this person, if you do come into contact with this Queen of Pentacles, that she might be greedy. I'm not really seeing that. I think that this person is going to be fair. Spirit, please show me their prosperity message. What messages do you have for the prosperity messages? Wow. It says, go the distance, chaos and conflict, and imagine. So yeah, this is telling you, go the distance. Move away from any conflict that has been just beating you in the face. Imagine what your life would be like without all of that. Imagine if you could make your money any which way, how would you do that? I almost feel like it's like when you're ready to level up, there's always, the universe always puts in some type of conflict. It's like you're leveling up at work, and then all of a sudden you hear some of your friends gossiping about you. So it's like, it's not in the same field, but it's a way to like distract you and almost bring your energy down. And so that you don't even pay attention to what's actually going on. So it's almost like as you're, trying to make it to the finish line, there's this obstacle, this monkey wrench that gets thrown in, and it's like, okay, just imagine yourself already on the other side of it. It's like for me, I've got all this other stuff going on, and my mom passed away, and I was adopted. 40 years ago, I was adopted, and this has been my mom my whole life. And it's like I'm doing really well in my life, and then my mom passes away, and my brothers and sisters, my mom's kids, literally kept it from me. Thank God I'm a good psychic, because I knew to call that very day, and she had just died like hours before I got to her, And then it's like, it's just another obstacle. And it's like, no matter what, I get to play with my mom in the spirit realm. So, they want to play in the human realm with their own chaos and conflict, and they want to cause their own ruckus. When it comes right down to it, she's already been here turning on my water faucets, So, like, it's perspective. So for me, I can't get mad at that. And I say death because there is death here. And, so it's like, again, there's that heavenly energy here. At least I'm the one sitting here with an imagination, and I, tuned into the frequencies. So, it doesn't go away, but it is a nuisance. Okay. It is a nuisance because that human side of me wants to be mad. But then I'm like, why? Because I didn't get the recognition. It's like, I already know who I am, and everybody else does too. So it really doesn't matter. All it does is make them play their hand. Again, gossipy, this kind of crappy energy, smoke and mirrors. Again, just so you will take your attention off of the things that you should be focusing on. Take a leap of faith. You know what? Don't worry about it. Turn your back on all of the shit that is going on that is trying to push you. For some of you, I feel like you're about ready to end something because this person is greedy. You're manifesting something even bigger. I feel like for some of you, this woman has been greedy. You're trying to overcome that. And I feel like you're getting ready to move on. It's just a matter of timing. Okay? I think you need to release the way that you're looking at it. I also feel like there's going to be some type of family, I feel like family is here to help you. If this is like a new business venture, I feel like you have help. You have family. You have people that you can reach out to, people that believe in you. Maybe it's friends that you consider family. But you're about ready to move forward. The zero, the fool, the new chapter. The contracts are going to be signed. Hold your ground. Stand your ground. Continue having that inner reserve, that inner strength. Don't let it go. Haha, look at that. Regeneration. That's like that's the Scorpio card. Death and rebirth. Look, Phoenix Rising. We've got that on both decks now, you guys. That is confirmation. Definite confirmation. Endings, new beginnings. You had to go through this. You had to finish off one thing, and then it created some inner turmoil for you. But this is all fate. This is all destiny. This is these eclipses. Okay, we just had that Taurus full moon eclipse. We just had the new moon eclipse in Sagittarius, the final. And now we're in this new, we're going into something brand new. And just imagine how you would like this to play out. Imagine what you would like the next chapter to look like. And again, be careful what you wish for. Yeah, new love. Whether this is a new love, new passion project, new person, or it could be leading you to new love. Because you were willing to shut down all these all this old stuff, you are able to open new doors to romance. But you had to finish this. Maybe you ended a family situation. Maybe you had to end a family situation in order for this to happen. All in all, I feel like you're going to love where you're headed. I feel like you're going to fall in love again with life. So when it comes right down to it, all this other stuff, things are about ready to transform. And I think it had everything to do with the Scorpio season. And now that we're in this in Sagittarius season, it's time to move forward. I just feel like the challenge is this communication. It's almost like somebody wants to combat you. I feel like, for some of you, you're going to save face and just say, screw it. You know what? I've emotionally invested enough in this. And if you're not going to give me my return on my investment, I'm going to walk. Because I believe in myself and I know that the universe has my back. And I think in doing so, that's what's going to end up. I almost feel like this person, I feel like it's a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is the one in charge, and she's being greedy. I'm feeling greed. Or maybe she's not in charge. Maybe you're in charge. But this it depends on who I'm talking to. Switch it, flip it, however you will. But you know where you fit. I feel like you came in with a valuable offer. This person's like almost hanging you out to dry on it. Like keeping you suspended. Because they want more money. But I feel like you need to look at the long run and take your own power back. I feel like maybe if this person, I almost feel like there could be another person involved as well. And I feel like this other person appreciates you and your offer and wants to make you an offer. So I don't know where you guys stand in all of this, but stay optimistic, keep your head held high. I feel like you guys are about ready to manifest something so freaking amazing. And I do see like it's a matter of time and it could be like Aries season where you just kick off. And we're getting ready to come into that. We do have the Venus retrograde coming up, so be mindful about making big ticket purchases. I really wouldn't do that between December 20th through January 30th. Watch your money. If you do buy anything big, keep your receipts. But I feel like almost set back, let whatever this is go through. And again, what is it that you need to release? Maybe the way you're looking at this situation, because believe in the impossible. Nothing is yet set in stone. You're thinking, oh my God, well, how am I going to make this happen? Trust me, the universe always has a trick up its sleeve. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Also, you guys, I did hit my 1,000 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody who helped me with all of that. All my new subscribers, thank you. All my diehard old subscribers that have been here since the beginning. I want to say, you guys, I love you all so very, very, very much. I will be picking a winner in tomorrow's reading. So don't forget to come over there. If you guys like this video, share this video. Yes, it does show me when this video is shared. If you guys like it, comment on it, and share it. That will enter you into a chance to win a free reading from me. Otherwise, you guys, if you are interested in a personal reading, I am doing a buy one, gift one half off for the holiday season now through December 24th. If you are interested in that, all my information's in the description box down below. You have to call me in order for that to go through. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. Congratulations on whatever this is, and get ready for a major, major turnaround. Anyway, you guys take care and we'll chat soon.